Bubba Wallace arrives at Pocono Raceway, carrying growing momentum and even greater expectations, making him one of the most closely watched drivers ahead of the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series event. The 23A Inc. racing driver has steadily improved throughout the 2026 season, putting himself firmly in the playoff conversation and attracting significant attention from both fans and competitors. As preparations intensify for the race at the Tricky Triangle, Wallace's ambitions have become a major talking point across the NASCAR garage. Much of the focus stems from Wallace's determination to secure a strong result at one of the most challenging tracks on the schedule. Pocono's unique three-turn layout has historically rewarded drivers who can balance speed, strategy, and patience over long green flag runs. Wallace and the number 23 team have spent recent weeks refining their approach, hoping to capitalize on the progress they have shown during the summer stretch of the season. The growing confidence surrounding Wallace has not gone unnoticed by his rivals. Several competitors have acknowledged the improvements made by 23X Racing, particularly in race execution and consistency. Drivers throughout the garage understand that Wallace has become a legitimate threat on any given weekend, and many believe that a breakthrough performance at Pocono could significantly strengthen his playoff position heading into the latter stages of the season. Veteran NASCAR observers have also highlighted Wallace's development as one of the key storylines entering the weekend. Analysts point to his improved composure under pressure and his ability to maximize opportunities during difficult races. Those qualities have helped transform Wallace from an occasional contender into a driver capable of regularly challenging some of the sport's biggest names, earning respect from both peers and former competitors. At the same time, the attention has created additional pressure. With every strong performance, expectations continue to rise, and rivals are closely monitoring whether Wallace can sustain his recent form against a highly competitive field. The challenge becomes even greater at Pocono, where experienced veterans such as Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and other championship contenders traditionally excel. That reality has only intensified the scrutiny surrounding Wallace's preparations. As race weekend approaches, Wallace remains focused on turning promise into results. His ambition to deliver a statement performance at Pocono has become one of the hottest topics in NASCAR, with rivals eager to see whether the number 23 team can take another step forward. If Wallace can convert his recent momentum into a front-running finish, it could mark a significant moment in his 2026 campaign and further establish him as a serious contender for postseason success. Joey Logano enters the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series weekend with growing pressure surrounding both his performance and his ongoing rivalries, making him one of the most discussed drivers in the garage ahead of the next stop at Pocono Raceway. The Team Penske star has endured a difficult 2026 campaign by his championship standards, and recent setbacks have only intensified scrutiny from fans, media members, and former NASCAR stars. Despite showing flashes of improvement, Logano remains determined to reverse his fortunes before the season's most important stretch begins. The spotlight became even brighter after a series of heated exchanges involving longtime rival Denny Hamlin. The relationship between the two former champions has been tense for years, and every on-track battle between them continues to generate headlines throughout the NASCAR community. As championship implications grow larger, many observers believe the rivalry is approaching another critical chapter, with both drivers refusing to give an inch whenever they share the racetrack. Adding to the tension is Logano's recent run of disappointing results. At Pocono, he appeared capable of continuing a stretch of improving performances before becoming an innocent victim in a major accident. The resulting finish halted the momentum he had been building over previous weeks and reignited concerns about whether the No. 22 team can consistently compete with the sport's elite contenders. Logano himself described the setback as a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, but the frustration surrounding the team has continued to grow. Several NASCAR legends and veteran analysts have used the situation to offer sharp assessments of Logano's current position. While many continue to praise his championship pedigree and aggressive racing style, some have questioned whether the three-time Cup Series champion has become too frequently involved in conflicts that distract from his pursuit of victories. Others argue that the criticism is unfair, noting that Logano has built an entire Hall of Fame caliber career by refusing to back down from confrontation. The debate surrounding Logano has also been fueled by the broader struggles of Team Penske during parts of the 2026 season. Although teammate Ryan Blaney has remained a regular contender near the front, Logano has openly acknowledged that his group is still searching for the right formula. Nevertheless, the veteran remains confident that his team can recover, insisting that both he and crew chief Paul Wolfe have overcome difficult periods before and are capable of doing so again. With Pocono serving as another opportunity to change the narrative, all eyes will be on Logano when the green flag drops. Whether he responds with a breakthrough performance or becomes involved in another chapter of NASCAR's hottest rivalries could define the conversation throughout the coming weeks. As the NASCAR Cup Series prepares for its highly anticipated return to Pocono Raceway, one of the biggest storylines surrounding the event is the escalating tension involving Denny Hamlin. Fresh off a dominant stretch that included 3 consecutive victories and a record-extending 8th career win at the Tricky Triangle, Hamlin has become both the hunter and the hunted in the championship battle. His recent success has placed him squarely at the center of attention, while rival drivers continue searching for ways to slow his momentum. The situation has become even more intense due to Hamlin's ongoing friction with several competitors, including longtime rival Joey Logano. Their rivalry has generated renewed discussion throughout the garage, with every on-track encounter and public comment being closely analyzed by fans and media alike. The history between the two veterans has ensured that even routine racing incidents are viewed through the lens of their long-running feud, adding extra intrigue as the series heads toward another crucial stage of the season. Hamlin's remarkable form has also sparked frustration among some rivals who have watched the Joe Gibbs racing star steadily climb the all-time wins list. His latest Pocono triumph not only strengthened his position in the standings, but also reinforced his reputation as one of the most dangerous drivers in the field whenever the series visits the Pennsylvania circuit. With momentum clearly on his side, competitors know that defeating Hamlin at Pocono remains one of the toughest challenges in NASCAR today. The growing controversy has attracted attention from several NASCAR legends and veteran analysts, many of whom have weighed in on the increasingly heated atmosphere surrounding the championship fight. Some observers have praised Hamlin's competitive fire and ability to thrive under pressure, while others have urged all parties involved to avoid allowing personal rivalries to overshadow the racing itself. Their comments have fueled further debate about whether the current tension is helping the sport by creating drama or distracting from the competition on the track. Adding to the spotlight is the ongoing discussion regarding Hamlin's legacy. With each victory, the veteran continues to strengthen his case as one of the greatest drivers of his generation. However, critics still point to the absence of a Cup Series championship as the one accomplishment missing from an otherwise remarkable resume. As a result, every race has become part of a larger conversation about where Hamlin ultimately belongs among NASCAR's all-time greats. With Pocono once again serving as a key battleground, expectations are building for another dramatic weekend. Fans will be watching not only to see whether Hamlin can extend his dominance at one of his best tracks, but also to see how his relationships with rivals evolve under the pressure of a title chase. Denny Hamlin's relentless pursuit of NASCAR history at Pocono Raceway has become one of the biggest storylines in the Cup Series, drawing intense attention from fans, competitors, and several NASCAR legends. After capturing a record-breaking 8th Cup Series victory at the Tricky Triangle earlier this season, Hamlin once again proved why Pocono is widely considered his personal kingdom. The Joe Gibbs racing veteran continued to strengthen a legacy that few drivers in NASCAR history can match,